Hi lovelies, it's Jessica from Trencita Johnson and we're going to show you today this half-up style with a double Dutch braided headband. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do so and click the subscribe button. Thank you so much.
Okay, I meant the notification bell, so please click it and you won't miss any new tutorial. For this headband style, I'm going to prepare the hair in the front. So I'm taking perhaps 4 fingers wide the hair in the front away and then tie a ponytail from the rest of the hair. And I show you now what I did over the ear by the sides. So from the middle parting, I have my part in the front and then I go with a tiny strand of hair until the neck in a triangle shape, and I braided the rest so it will be a bit wavy later for the photo that I'm going to shoot for our Instagram account. So you have right and left part, and we're going to do lace braids now. Very easy technique. I'm using water against the flyaways and also added here a bit of leave-in conditioner that makes it easier to braid for me. The hair gets a bit more grip because it was fresh washed and then it's very slippery. You can do that, you can skip that step, or you just use some argan oil, what I normally do. But I wanted this to look a bit more perfect. So take a little strand of hair from the neck, split it into 3 equal sections, bring left under the middle, right under the middle. This you do twice, and then you add in hair. So bring left under the middle, right under the middle, add in hair. And as we do lace braids, we're only adding in the hair here from the outer side. So add in a strand of hair and braid it under the middle. Again, add in some hair, bring it to the middle, or under the middle, sorry, and then the strand from up under the middle, and here the same. I should perhaps have done it a bit slowlier, but as I suggest that is such a basic braid, and we have done it in other tutorials before, so I really hope you could follow. And because now I'm just speeding up, I would like to show you later what is more important of this style, not only the lace braid technique, but the things how I stick the braids into each other so that they won't fall apart and work as a headband style. What is important here is that you do it very neat, so I'm combing nearly every time now that I'm adding in the hair, and I'm using some water so that I don't have flyaways in the front. Add in, bring the left under, bring right under, and then add in hair. And before I bring it in, I smooth it out with the fingers or even with the comb. But I want the front part from the hair, where her hair starts, where she has her baby hairs, until the part line. I want to have this very neat. And another thing that I can just recommend is that you braid over the part line so that you make sure that you don't see it later in the finished result. When you reach your middle parting that you did at the very beginning, you stop adding in hair, and then you just braid a regular Dutch braid without adding in any other hair. You just braid until the very end. And now one thing that I'm going to do, I'm turning her here that you see better. I'm taking a little piece of hair from the corner where the part line goes down to the neck to fix the braid exactly over the ear. Like this, I don't use bobby pins, and to me personally sometimes bobby pins are annoying. They're hurting me or they just pinch into my scalp, so I do it here without a bobby pin. And the other side we're going to fix in another way, what I'm going to show you at the end. So this is our first braid. Half of the headband is done. And I use now here, after I also prepared it with leave-in conditioner, some argan oil that I warm up in between of my palms and then have it in my fingers, on my fingers, and this makes that the hair does not stick to my fingers and I don't hurt her while I'm braiding. I like to do that. Do the same like before. Take a little strand from the neck, part it into 3 equal strands, and then do 2 stitches without adding in hair. And then when you bring the outer strand under, in this case now the right strand, you will add in some hair. Only always from one side. Bring right under and then left under and then add in some hair. Then again, bring right under, left under, and add in some hair. Tighten in between, like you see I'm doing it, nearly every stitch. You are not hurting your model. Sometimes I think it looks painful, but I'm always asking Trencita, do I hurt you? And she assures me that I don't hurt her. So keep on braiding until you reach again over the ear. And what I like to do, I leave out this little curl that she has as some kind of baby hair that does not grow. And I'm using some water later, some gel, whatever you like to use. And here again, this is the only tricky part of this hairstyle, is when you go around the corner, because you have to respect a bit how the hair is growing, and if you want to make sure that it looks neat in the final result, just take small sections of hair. Here I want to show you that I take the hair from the very front until the part line. So like you see, the comb goes from the front until the part line, and this is all the hair that I'm taking in. You pull it all back like this, you will make that the style looks neat. And then just keep on braiding until you reach the middle and you have no more hair to braid in. Remember to tighten in between. This is a neat style, so we want it clean. Perhaps you say polished, I don't know. In Spanish we say pulido. If you have any idea how you say that in English, I only know the word neat, but you know that my vocabulary is very limited in English, so help me with that. Leave me a comment down below and then I learned something. After you add in all the hair, you just keep on braiding a regular Dutch 3-strand braid until the end. And here now I'm tying it off with a little elastic. And then I show you how to stick them together. Actually, it's a quick style. The preparing takes a bit time, but when you've done it once and you got a bit practice, you will see that is easy to braid. Make sure that it reaches the neck. And here I take now the small elastic because we're going to leave this in later. And now, what is my most wanted, always used tool? Come on, show it. The topsy-tail tool, there it is. So, I think one stitch next to the middle is where I decided finally to bring the braid through. But two. Halt there. So, bring it through the stitch like this. You don't need any bobby pins for this style. Pull it. And then what we did on the other side with a strand of hair, we're doing here by bringing it through another stitch again. So take the end of the braid. It's easier to grab it without the little hair tie and then bring all together through. And then in the neck, you combine it This is why the first braid was only held by a thick elastic. They are easier to bring out later. And then you loosen up the braided ponytail. You can also use this headband for a deep bun, for example, or a deep ponytail, but she likes to have her hair loose, and this is why we came up with this. I polished a bit the baby hairs. As I said before, was fresh washed. I used some gel in this case, and this is our final result, a double braided Dutch braid or 2 Dutch braids crossed over into a headband style. I hope you like this tutorial. Please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment below what you think about this style and where you would wear it. And if you want some more inspiration, find us on Instagram. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is my blooper. I never know what to say, and we're discussing about where to sit, so have fun. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Hi lovelies, it's Jessica from Trencita Johnson, and today we're going to show you this half-up style as a double Dutch braided headband style. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and leave us a comment below if you have any requests for new tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.